everyone! I know this format of video is unusual for me, but I decided that since I've been recording my drawing process more often recently, it wouldn't hurt to give some form of commentary with the time-lapse in the background. For now, I thought I could start simple and just talk about something that I'm passionate about. Hi, I'm Onion, and I'm passionate about art. Pretty easy, simple statement to just throw out there, but when I say it, I really mean it with the entirety of my being. When I was in elementary school, I had made friends who liked to draw fan art for some of their favorite anime. Things like Sailor Moon and, well, pretty much just Sailor Moon. At the time, I honestly didn't even know what anime was. But my friends went out of their ways to teach me how to draw, so I learned how to draw a sort of pseudo-anime-inspired style that was really inspired by someone else's art that was inspired by anime. A bit of a mouthful, yeah. I drew day and night. It quickly became my favorite and at times my only hobby. I also had a lot of access to the internet since I was young, so I grew up watching a lot of artists and animators thrive in the online creative space, and developed a dream to be in the limelight in a similar way. Here's where we really get into the meat of what I want to talk about today. I think there's a lot of people who can relate to the story I just told. After all, it's not at all uncommon for artists of any medium to aspire for recognition, fame, or success through their passion. It's the dream to be able to reject the necessity of a regular 9-to-5 because you made it. Your creation is known, there's fan art, and people are making headcanons for your characters. I'm guilty of thinking about it often. I really am. I think this desire mostly becomes an issue when the envy towards artists who do successfully obtain this level of recognition begins to affect how you move through the art community. I know one situation that might come to mind is the recent Luna situation. If you're unfamiliar, a teacher on TikTok by the name of Mr. G Help Me made a post in January 2025. This post was about one of his students. He shares a picture of her OC, Luna, and explains that she doesn't believe people will ever like her art, or even draw fan art of a character. This video proceeds to get 2.5 million likes and spawns a huge trend of people drawing fan art of Luna, which Mr. G says that he showed Luna's creator to show her just how supported she can be. Now this sounds like an uplifting story, right? I hope so, because it honestly should be. I don't have any comments to make about Luna's creator, really, or the fact that she has a TikTok account now. It's not really something I want to get into, but I think on a surface level it's undeniable that it's amazing how so many artists could band together, stretching across mediums, digital, traditional, cosplay, animation, and more, all working to show one person that it's their community, and that we're all a part of it. We as a community came together to show one small artist that they can be big, that together we're big, that giving up so early is just robbing yourself of the great opportunity to grow and reach people and to never say that it'll never happen, because it can. That's amazing. And for some, disappointing. I don't want to focus too much on the specific example because Luna's creator is a minor and this isn't the main focus of the video. The point is that this happens all the time. Larger accounts randomly will boost up smaller accounts like it's nothing, and someone will share their worries, and many, many, many people will uplift them and reassure them with a surprising amount of support. This is by no means unique to this specific situation, and still, it is rare to randomly and suddenly become popular, sure, and many people hope and pray to have the kind of luck that allows this sort of recognition to fall on their doorstep. In this praying and hoping, we find jealousy. I could definitely understand the mindset of being upset or jealous seeing another creator explode in popularity. Meanwhile, you've been trying for years and seem to never go anywhere. It's a struggle to stay motivated when your motivation is hinged on success like this. I used to focus way more on doing things to gain followers, pay attention to trends, be mindful of the algorithm, and work hard to always expand outwards and reach more and more new people. In the end, this only tired me of creating. My lifelong passion for art seemed to wilt, and I dreaded creating to only be met with more disappointment. This is why, in my opinion, the only way to succeed as an artist online is to care less about the success and prioritize your art. Maybe only is a strong word, but hear me out. If you're not enjoying creating art, then you'll just continue to dread it. I think if you want to help garner an art community that will uplift one another, you have to perpetuate that yourself. I frequently enjoy engaging with other small artists online. On TikTok, for example, if your feed has the occasional small artist sharing a speed paint, why not watch it through a bit? Why not leave an encouraging comment even? It's easy to type something supportive and let them know they're seen. Maybe even throw them a follow if their art fulfills a niche interest of yours. Like I follow plenty of Ace Attorney fan artists, for example, who are huge. But I follow even more niche ones, and they post really good fan art continuously, despite having a comparatively smaller audience to some others in the fandom. If you're a smaller artist like this in a fandom space, or just in the creative space in general, wouldn't you want to receive comments like this? Gain mutuals who always seem to be there for your posts? Be the kind of person you want to engage with when moving through an art space. That's my advice. I stopped posting on TikTok altogether because I'm a bit lazy and found it hard to keep up with the algorithm's demands. Now that I'm not worrying about algorithms and reach, sharing my art online feels a lot more gratifying 100% of the time, and it feels even better when my notifications are just other small artists making conversations with me or expressing gratitude for a compliment. I think people forget how nice interactions like this can feel, especially if you're the one perpetuating the positivity in the first place. We so often and so easily lose sight of what makes community great in the first place. Support one another. Be the kind of person you want to interact with. Post what you enjoy to post. Create what you enjoy to create. Shift your focus away from the quick rush to improve enough to get famous and instead improve with time thanks to your persistent passion that allows you to create enough that it comes to you naturally or with efforts made for your own satisfaction rather than for others' approval. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. The character I'm drawing in the background is my OC Briar. She's the ghost of a vampire who was staked in the heart. I made her 7 months ago and then completely forgot about her until now, so I figured I owed her a redraw. Tune in again next time for something similar, or maybe I'll post an animation if I'm feeling extra motivated. We'll see. Bye-bye!